여러분 안녕하세요. 저는 지금 굉장히 귀한 분과 함께 있습니다. 바로 UN 해비타트에서 오신 청년 위원장 더글러스 로간 선생님하고 같이 있습니다. 오신 김에 굉장히 귀한 분 짧게 오셔서 잠깐 숏 인터뷰를 하려고 합니다. Hello, Mr. Douglas Rogan. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much joining to our show. And could you tell me what brings you to Seoul?
I'm come to Seoul because we work with a youth group here called Youth Now that's doing some amazing work in engaging young people in looking at sustainable urbanization.
Right.
I work with an organization called UN Habitat. It's one of the 30 some odd United Nations organizations globally, and our focus is cities and sustainable urbanization and sustainable cities. So a conference was just held last weekend during International Youth Day, in which one of the major focuses was sustainable urbanization and how young people can become part of that movement. And one component of it was about CSR, corporate social responsibility, and so I'm here also discussing that with yourself as well as Kim Jong-young, who Kim Jong-young, who is heads up Youth Now right now.
I see. And during your visiting Korea, and you are meeting with very many peoples.
Yes.
So who you met, and what was your resulting impression?
Well, one of the groups we met with was Seoul Housing.
Seoul Housing.
Yeah,
yes.
and we're starting up a project with them that's focused on how we can create a model of youth housing, which combines both young people having a affordable place to live,
Wow.
as well as young people have access to job training, to a place to create startups. So that was one of the major people that we were able to meet, and it was really exciting because globally right now, youth housing is a major issue, but not many people have actually dealt with it. Not many cities have dealt with it. So this model seems something that I'm really hoping we can take, both see how it works here and iron out the kinks and see how it can be successful, and once that happens, be able to take it globally and as a model.
I see.
For engaging young people globally.
Wow, that's great. So this is a personal question.
Sure.
Do you have any vision or passion to achieve through your work?
A mission. I mean, definitely for me, it's always been. My mission has been, as somebody who has a lot of privilege, but who also wants to give back and make sure that others have that hand up, not a hand out, as they say. So I've worked a lot when I'm from Canada, I'm from Vancouver. I worked a lot with young people, Aboriginal, Indigenous young people, young people who were street involved, and worked with them to figure out how we could give them that opportunity that they may not have had in their lives. And moving on from Vancouver over the last about 6 or 7 years ago, I started to do more work with UN Habitat, which is based in Nairobi, Kenya, and then working with young people in the developing world, which is a huge, the vast majority of young people in the world live in the developing world. And so, my mission, again, is just, to give that platform for young people, that stage for young people to be successful. And this is a lot of the reasons why I'm, again, here in Korea. Meeting up with Kim Jong and also with Youth Now and such, and looking at how amazing the passion of young people here in Korea,
really?
and how to keep that passion going and kindle that passion and bring the opportunities to young people in Korea to be able to be positive actors and players in the world, both through the corporate sector.
Right.
Again, the CSR I think is really quite fascinating, but as well through the social sector, young Koreans getting involved in through the United Nations system and so on.
Right. Wow, that's great. You are the very one of the key men to change the world. I think.
Wow! I'm just one small person. It's that one person. It's that one act that one has to take to move mountains. So.
Wow, what a humble.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the many Korean people will, I'm sure, watch this video clip.
Good.
the marketplace, company members, and the academic area, and NPO area, and even the Christianity area
Yeah.
too. So I'm sure. I think to change the world, we need a kinds of alliance or collaboration.
Yes.
Or they
I
work
agree.
together.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
do you have any comment or advice on or personal and the think for this? I mean the collaboration with the other areas.
Well, I mean, one of the things that we just met with the city of Seoul, talking with the people from the youth program there, the youth unit there, and one of the things that we said was so critical is the concept of partnerships and the need for partnerships. I mean, you can't, at very basic level, for young people to think that they can do it all on their own, which oftentimes they do because they're young and they're passionate and they blow through any problems. But really, in the long-term sustainability of it, it's the partnerships, is the young people partnering with adults, young people partnering with others. And then when you're looking to create, again, sustainability in a community by definition is many young people, many people coming together from all different backgrounds, whether they're Christian or whether they're other religions, whether they have from the private sector or the NGO or NPO sector or whatever they're from. In the end, to build a strong community, you have to have everybody involved at some level. And the most successful programs, the most successful movements forward that I've seen are the ones that have the highest number of partners. I mean, they're also, to be very clear, they're the most difficult because everyone has different values and different needs. But it's trying to find that thread that goes through it all, that of a common need. And oftentimes, I find, especially with young people, is that the common need is to move forward, to feel like you're part of a community and you're a positive force in the community. So again, partnerships critical. Easy, no. But once you get it right, they really move. They move things much faster than if you don't do it.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm very glad and be honored to be with you to this interview. So hope your vision and passion come true in the near future.
Yeah, well, thank you.
And,
Thank you for having me on.
Korea good members and here we'll do our best to collaborate with you
Great.
and let's go together.
Okay, excellent.
Okay?
Thank you so much.
And when do you leave?
I leave tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah. So
Wow.
Never here long enough.
Okay,
I
I
love Korea. I love Seoul. So but other places call me.
Okay.
So
So why don't you say goodbye and if
Okay,
there's
bye.
anything the statement or the things you can deliver to Korean the friends, please.
Well, I guess what we're talking about is young people and youth, young men and young women. I mean, for me, the statement is, again, let us all work together. I mean, I think that it's times like this, and we all know that we're in very challenging times globally. That it's times like this that we need to come together to assure our mutually moving forward in a way that everyone is advancing their own needs and advancing the needs of their community. So it's just coming together. I think that's a really important message right now.
Okay, I see. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Mr. Douglas.
Okay, thank you.
And
감사합니다.
오늘은 UN 청년 위원장이신 더글라스 레이건 선생님과 함께했습니다.